বেশ নাই হালি ৫টা বুঝছো নি? হালি ৫টা হারলে যাবো মনে হয়। বেশ নাই হালি ৫টা বুঝছো নি? হালি ৫টা
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Now it's Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe on a charge down the left. Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. He's through, now is he in? And Messi!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Neymar. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, look at the space here. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Dixon. De Roberto. He's gone for goal! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrible error, duly punished. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Saliba. And it's Neymar. And Roberto. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he can clear it away. Neymar. Haaland. And the shot! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
The goal scorer for Inter after 34 minutes.
Inter Milan get themselves back into
14.
contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And he cuts out the supply. Roberto. Maradona. And here's Mbappe. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
He'll fancy himself from here. Maradona! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's Maradona. Shapes to shoot. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dixon. He's having a go!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look.
Please turn your attention
It is
to the
quite a
screen
game,
for
breathless
information provided
and
by the
laced with
local
excitement.
police.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1.
Barcelona. Number 10, Messi. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 4.
Here we go again then.
Number 7, Darwin Núñez.
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Vinicius
Well, I think
Junior.
this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Luis Garcia. That's an excellent interception. Real chance! He's got it all! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this.
Could be danger here. He's face to face with the keeper. There's the hit! And more and more and more. And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
ওই কিরে মধু ইমেছে এমবাপ্পে মধু গরিলছে থারিন ভাইরে
ওরে জিলিমে কাম হইছে না আর ওটা দে ভাইয়া বড়ি দে
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Now that looks a decent ball. Lukaku! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Lukaku has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good ball! Chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gerrard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pinches it off him. Can he finish? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Drogba powering forward here. Oh, he's found support out wide. There's no flag. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar is in a really good position out wide. The ball is loose and the chase is on. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he thumps it clear. And it's Drogba. Drogba takes control of it and he's on the move. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's really well cleared. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Maradona. Maradona. Oh, this is a terrific run. Cleared away. Yamal.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
It's Maradona! He's done very well to get to that.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona with another corner. Corner number 2 then. Shots! So, third corner of the game. He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Oh, that's fabulous.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17, Maradona. Number
Here we go again
18,
then.
Didier Drogba.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Substitution in progress.
And he was quick to react. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. De Bruyne. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 4 coming up here. De Bruyne with the short one. Messi. Gerrard. And he'll shoot here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that pass isn't the
Attendance for
best.
this match was
Almost an hour gone.
71,550.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's good running with the ball. Now the finish! Cleared without complication. He's looking to set free a runner. He's got away. Tries a shot! Oh, what? It's fallen kindly here. It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Japan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. There will be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down and to be...
Oh no, what has happened here? He is through. Can he put it away? Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Fernando Torres fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. It's one! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Looking for the runner. Now it's Messi. Japan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Has a go! He's got a goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Added minutes has been
It just goes
indicated.
to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Goalkeeper's ball. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Dixon picking up the... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Always onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Galatasaray have their second corner now. He can get that clear. Now it's Neymar. Pass is just off target. And he cuts out the supply. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
He won't be happy with that one. Great hit! Oh, it's come loose. And now the hit! And that certainly packed a punch. Haaland, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well read, nice interception. Costa Curta gets it away. Taken back almost at once. And he was quick to react. Now it's Haaland. De Bruyne.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top draw.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Saliba gets it clear.
There will be one
Back into the middle.
added time.
And the first half is done. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Barcelona head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Drogba. And he's away. It's Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Maradona plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Maradona with the short one. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
The attendance for this match was
easy pickings there.
71,649.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Ribery is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Now it's Maradona. And it's Guardiola. And this is named. Can he finish? He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Hoisted in, and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that was very necessary. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's got great hits! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
No way through. Conte. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he was quick to react. Belletti. Messi. Danger averted for now. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? No luck with that dink over the top. Triol. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Gerrard. He can run onto that. And the finish! It's there! Al-Nassr take the lead! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That pass has been well intercepted. He's had a shot! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5, Pep Guardiola.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
Coming on the field.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi. Now it's Messi. He's found some space. Can he put it away? And he's gone looking for safety. Moved on forwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's De Bruyne. Messi. Messi!
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Conte. Played into space out wide. And he gets rid in a hurry. And smartly reclaimed. Vinicius Junior. Nunez! And he's there to belt it away.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicked it back promptly. Can he get it through? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's going to go a long way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Darwin. Oh, that's fabulous. Nunez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nunez is offering a wry smile there.
Al-Nassr with the corner, there first. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Messi. Shapes to shoot. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Costa Curta. Barcelona are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Conte. Messi. And here's Drogba. That's really well cleared. Al-Nassr look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah.
Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. And it's Drogba. Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Darwin. And the flag has Nunez! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. De Bruyne making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just too high. No, again there's no way through. Well, that looks a good ball through. Costa Curta. Drogba. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Messi. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Conte.
Al-Nassr couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Darren Fletcher. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
2 added minutes
good
has been
read.
indicated.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, it's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's had it taken off him. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Yellow T-shirt kindly make his way to the information center. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Didier Drogba. Number 11, Neymar. Number 20, Wilshere. Coming on the field, number 9, Mbappe. Number 25, Fernando Torres. Number 8, Zerberto.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Barcelona changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. And that is a little undercooked. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Adams. It's Roberto Carlos. Dixon. Messi. He's got away. And it's De Bruyne. Big chance! De Bruyne plays it short. And he's heaved it away. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Messi! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He's had a hit! And yes, it's there!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they're very much the better team.
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Though I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there.
Substitution.
Al-Nassr choosing to make the first change. Gerrard. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vinicius Junior. Bastoni.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Mbappe. Could be danger here. Chance!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Dixon. And it's Messi. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
There's the hit! He scores! Barcelona are back in business.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Al Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And again they hit the front.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution in progress.
Al Nassr can make their change now with a break in play. Al Nassr get themselves into the lead. And here's De Bruyne. Fernando Torres. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Al Nassr can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, super find. And it's corner. Corner number 3 coming up. De Bruyne goes short. Look at the space here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Conte. Belletti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that could set him on his way. Nunez! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Dixon. Torres. To Gerrard. He's played him through. Now it's Darwin. Now the finish! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Al-Nassr go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Conte. 5 minutes left on the clock. And it's Cancelo. Good read, needed to be. De Bruyne, looking for the runner. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
4
There's the
added
shot!
minutes have been indicated.
And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, super find. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Son Heung-min. Dixon. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Now this could be a chance. Has a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Of our fan club celebrating their
Well,
wedding
thanks to
anniversary
Jim.
today.
We both wish you a very good evening.